Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about transit Jupiter retrograde, its unbalanced start to stability in Scorpio. This is from 10th of April to 11th of August 2019. And how to deal with it, what does it represent, and what are the positive aspects of this retrograde? Hello, everybody. This is Komilla Sutton, and I am talking about the transit Jupiter retrograde. And this is something that all of us will experience. And Jupiter goes retrograde by transit on 10th of April, and then it remains retrograde right up to 11th of August. But the start of Jupiter is a bit shaky. It is a bit unsettled. And this is the start is what we are focusing on. But then as it goes into its normal retrograde, we will study how it is being experienced as well. But the shaky start of Jupiter retrograde, firstly, this retrograde is what is called Ati Vakri. Ati Vakri means it is going to start in one sign and then it will go back to another sign. So it is going to start in Sagittarius on 10th of April till 22nd of April. It remains in Sagittarius. Then it goes till 6th of May. It continues Gandanta till 6th of May. So this particular timing of start of Jupiter retrograde is at 0 degrees 10 minutes of Sagittarius, which is in deep Gandanta. It is Mula Nakshatra. The deity is also very fierce, and then it crosses back. This is back to Scorpio, and this whole retrograde and energy is stationary and retrograde, very slow moving Jupiter. So it only kind of goes a few degrees till it reaches out of Gandanta on 6th of May. So this shaky start, this period is very important to understand. So Jupiter is stationary for 5 days before it slows down, and stationary for 5 days. 5th of April onwards, you see that it starts slowing down. So it will stay stationary, both sides of the stationary, direct, and stationary, about to go retrograde, stationary when it's retrograde. That means it's not like 5 days before, but you can start already seeing that Jupiter is very slow, and it is going to then station on the 10th. So you can take it 2.5 days before the 10th, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10th, 11, 12, 13 is pretty much stationary. Not much is happening. You can see things changing direction, people making different decisions to what they were making before. And especially you may see in government, lawmakers, people. So Brexit is the big story just now with the British situation. So you can see that there's some confusion there about what they are wanting to do, and they are the lawmakers. So Jupiter rules the law as well. So then as Jupiter goes out of Gandanta on 6th of May, there's a stability, because then it is in retrograde mode. It's not going to do anything different. And to be honest, we will not feel it, because when a planet like Jupiter is retrograde, it's just there. If it is in your natal chart, you will feel it. I've done a separate section for natal Jupiter retrograde, so I'll put the link underneath this. You can see that. But if it is retrograde in by transit, we don't actually feel it. And then you see that it's this the shaky start, that about to go retrograde, 0 degrees. And then it is gets Ati Vakri, means it changes signs. It goes into Scorpio. Jupiter is happy in Scorpio. So retrograde Jupiter will be even more happier, is fine. Only thing is that, as I said, if you're in children born at this time or it's in your birth chart, then you listen to my other video about it. But then again, 11th of August, actually, Jupiter goes direct. Also to remember that my dates are all for California time. So your timing may be slightly less, like if it's 11th in California, it could be, 10th in India. So you have to look at your own time, maybe not even 11th, 12th in India. So just check the timing. And Australia will be different. So I'm only giving California time. So from 10th of April to 11th of August, California time. And 11th of August, then again, what we see is about 5 days before the 11th of August. In fact, I tend to see about 14, 15 days before that the planet starts slowing down. And then about 5 days before, it's very slow. And then about 2.5 days before the 10th, it is going to station. And it is going to be at 22 degrees, 22 minutes. I'm just going to check this just to be 100% sure that it is 22 degrees, 22 minutes. Yeah, 20 degrees, 22 minutes, 20 degrees, 22 minutes. So it stations there and then it starts moving forward. So one of the things that is really good about this retrograde is that Jupiter is not conjoining with any planet, is not having any difficult conjunction. It is on its own. Clear, it's doing whatever it's doing. And as I said, that it is actually protecting from other more extreme situations because it's not involved with the June difficulties. It's not involved with the eclipses. So it is a standalone Jupiter. And though it's retrograde, as I said, in a transit, we may not feel it. Just a little bit of retrograde is in Mula Nakshatra. That is up to 22nd of April. And then it is all in Jyeshta Nakshatra. So Jyeshta means the elder one, the more important one. It is also Jyeshta Devi, the goddess, is about truthfulness. If you are keeping on the path of truth, then this is a good transit for you. And one final point is this, that if you do have planets at 0 degrees Sagittarius, then a stationary Saturn, stationary Jupiter, even though it is going to retrograde, can give you great positive energy. If you're born around 13th, 14th of April, then Jupiter is going to be on your sun. If Jupiter is on your moon or any other planet, despite being Gandanta, is offering a lot of blessings. And same, I think, to the last degrees of Scorpio as well, because this Gandanta will have a little effect, the arc is a little bit more than just the 0 degrees, but close enough to there, you will see that this is affecting you positively and giving positive blessing. And then the same thing is this in August, when it retrograde, it goes back to August. It is going to bring positive energy to a planet at 2022 Scorpio. Just one point about why I said that if your birthday is around April, Jupiter will give its blessing, because Jupiter in this stationary retrograde place is aspecting that sun by its fifth house aspect. And also the same thing is if you have a Sagittarius sun, in early degree Sagittarius, 14th, 15th of December. And same thing about Leo. If you're born around 15th, 16th of August, 16th, 17th of August, you will get these trinal energies. That is very positive. So the shaky start leads to more stability. So all what you have to do is how to manage this is at this time, just to be prepared to be extra cautious. What I'm finding myself with this 0 degrees Jupiter is that some things just unnecessarily unsettle themselves. And so therefore being aware of it is much more easier. It's not all negative, but it can be negative if you are unaware and you counteract these energies. So all the best. Do remember to subscribe and also to share how you experience this so that others can learn from it. And as I told you that I am replying more because I can do it from my cell phone and my website, komilla.com. And thanks.